Feature Friday.
The freshest.
This is
Really
interesting, right?
excited. I'm really excited. This is Ailee's most powerful vocals, leaving the other idols and audience shook.
So she's considered. We were watching like a rank of like a female so Korean
The Korean
idols.
Beyonce.
She's considered like one of the best singers in the whole of Korea, and that's a land of gifted singers,
That is one hell of a statement.
gifted and trained singers, which is that's rough.
Yes.
So let's give this a watch, and then maybe we can then add her into our ranks of one of the best
we're in
vocals.
for a treat.
Because I really like Hyolyn.
Yeah, Healing is fantastic.
I think she's blown me off just with one cover of that song by
Rockabye, baby,
Rockabye. Anyways, let's give this a watch. Oh her stage presence.
Whale. She's got fantastic stage presence and she's very soulful.
We'll start with Ailee projecting loudly enough to pass through the what?
The audience. Beautiful hair too.
I always get nervous when they do this.
Me too, because it's like a cappella. He's fantastic, cool. Casually slaying.
Breathe. Wow.
That was a C sharp.
Yeah, that's dope.
And she ran out of it like it was like nothing.
Yeah, she ran. Yeah, what the fuck?
She is fantastic.
Next up, Ailee decides to actually take on a whole chorus.
It's just so sustained. It's so clear.
Yeah, she likes to do a cappella a lot down.
The people.
That's the. Duet partner zero. I mean. Yeah, she seems to excel at those fifths.
Okay, the thing is, people don't understand. People don't understand that to sustain anything above a scale of a third or a
Well, actually,
fourth
perhaps a
scale,
lot- perhaps a lot-
anything to sustain above that,
Perhaps a lot of people do understand it because it seems. I mean, that's a very popular video and people like kind of like explaining it. So that's awesome.
good point. But for those that, but that's the thing. You might be able to say, oh, this is what it like. This is a physical representation of holding a C sharp 5, right? But physically, it is so freaking demanding. Not only because you could reach the note and quickly come off it. What is really impressive in this case is that she's able to maintain and sustain the right amount of tension in the note for a period of time without letting the breath economy of the belt stain the sustainability of the note itself, because it could easily be, if she blows way too much air, then she will go sharp, or if she doesn't use enough air, then she'll go flat. So is that tricky fine line between finding the right amount of airflow that would project through that belt, sustaining the note correctly. It is very freaking impressive. But the other thing that people don't seem to understand is that working in a duet is not about who shows off more or who can do the higher note is about how well they work in harmony. And I feel like
Hence why it's called a duet.
And I think that's why duets, when they work in those on those belts and harmony, belting in harmony or whistling in harmony or whatever, it is so impressive because it's the work of two people, not just the person who's on the top, on the highest note.
I think that's a good point to highlight.
I think it's very difficult to sing along with somebody that is this gifted, right? Because you have to be just as gifted, even if you're not singing in the same scale or in the same vocal range. You know what I'm saying?
You have different responsibilities in it.
Yes.
And those responsibilities actually shift constantly. So just because in that moment she was sort of belting and she is overpowering her partner, actually the grounding and the foundation that the partner is providing, it's key for such a belt to even be possible in that scenario, for her to sustain at such level. It's actually a good observations, actually, the fact that she does seem to maintain those sort of C sharps 5s really well during duets. That's no coincidence. Not that she can't do them on her own, of course she can, but the reason why they feel so pleasant is because it's in a duo. So
that's right, because it's being supported by a harmony that complements the note.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the sort of the premises of the show, hence why it's difficult to kind of judge like a performance, but I don't know if maybe sometimes it's like a competition, right? Because it's like a riff off.
But
it's like
the arrangements are obviously
made for duos,
for
right?
That.
So for a duet. So
yeah.
But yes, but she's certainly impressed. I mean,
it's freaking nuts.
Impressive.
I'm telling you, she is astronomical. It's freaking crazy.
Well, I wonder where she's at. Like, was she born in Korea?
No idea, senor.
Because even when she sings in English, it's very like.
Very clean.
Yeah. And God, her stage performance is a joke.
Yeah, her stage presence is like monumental.
Stage presence, sorry, not performance. Nice kit.
She's extra, Love that.
I like that. I want to know that. She's very solid.
What group is she from? Is she a soloist?
I think so, I'd imagine. Nice. Wow, I mean, what the fuck? That's a performance and a half.
Who is he?
That's brilliant. I want to know what that is. Someone could kindly let us know.
Oh my god, she's outstanding.
I was about to say, I sound like Sia.
Sia shook. Sia shook.
Try saying that fast.
She did it.
Yeah, that suits her.
Yeah.
So like in a group, yeah? Yunji.
Beautiful. Who's the other girl? The little girl. She's freaking.
Nice.
That's so cool. Is that Eric Nam?
I can't tell. Wow, dude.
Woohoo! Go off, sis. I know
No,
it's
not Eric. Actually, I
Yeah, you fine?
find that it's actually it's difficult nowadays to be a power vocalist and be like incredibly successful sales wise. Because it's bizarre the way the industry it's kind of like evolving.
Yep.
Where the most popular singers in the world at the moment, I think maybe Ariana Grande would count as one, right? She's kind of like an anomaly in there. But we've kind of moved away a little in pop because that's popular music. Like it used to be, obviously Beyonce, but even the way Beyonce's music has evolved is no longer power vocalizations. It's no longer riffs and runs. It's different. Alicia Keys, she's no longer she's no longer number one, right? There was a moment where she was. Uh, Jessie J, right? Even when she was number one, even her music had to evolve to some extent because there is a challenge in having so much power. It's sort of like always having the gauntlet of Thanos.
Literally.
You can snap everyone off, right? It's such a peculiar skill that requires so much refinement. She's obviously really learned how to refine it in a way that she can sustain. I'd love to hear some of her pieces, maybe records, to get more of an understanding of what her creations are like. Because he's obviously like a showcase. Because he got very requested, I think it's worth watching. But it's difficult in right now where the most popular genre of music it's either hip hop and then
breathy R&B.
Yeah, to find a place where ballads are no longer number one,
That's right.
but in Korea they are, right? So no surprise that she may be as popular as she is. But she's definitely interesting because you don't get many of these people, even worldwide. Like you don't get many singers like Ailee. At the moment, you can probably count them with two hands.
Yeah.
These kind of power vocalists that are very, very, very popular and successful.
And they're actually so